Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Digital Sparrow and today we are going to test the differences in the tricycle landing gear and the Taildragger landing gear configuration. So here I will demonstrate the differences using this plane that I quickly put together, and as you can see right now it is in the Taildragger configuration. So that just means we're going to use the Taildragger configuration first, and then we're gonna change it into a tricycle landing gear and see what happens. So I will use the expanse out here for my testing, and you might be asking why. And I will answer that very quickly by saying the runway that they have right now in the default brick rigs, this airport does not really match what I need to express what I'm meaning in this video, and that goes same with this small airport. So as I said, I'm going to use the big expanse out here, so I won't leave you guys hanging too long. Let's get straight into it. So firstly, I will turn on the engine and we'll just keep on accelerating until we get to a reasonable speed. There we go. And I'm just gonna do a little quick intro of my airplane because I never talked much about it. This is a test plane that I made. It is white, as you can see. It has actually 2 engines strapped to the front. That's why there are 5 of the rings. Normally in the engine there's 4 of the rings, and it might look slow and clumsy, but actually this plane, when it gets warmed up, it can go to very high speeds. So now we're just going to turn the plane around and line up as approach. And as I said, we're using this expanse here, so we have almost infinite land to test on, so we don't really need to worry about our orientation. And just touch on the ground. And that, oof, ouch. No. Okay. Look at this. Why did this happen? That is because of a thing called center of gravity, or CG. The center of gravity is, for this plane, is around right here where I'm looking at. So that means this CG can be used as a fulcrum. And when I say fulcrum, I'm saying like a hinge. You know, on a seesaw, you and your friend, when you go up and down, the seesaw, the long slab that you sit on, it's hinged. That is the fulcrum on a point. So this when I hit the ground at a high speed and I slam hard on the brakes, it creates a turning force. And in my perspective here, it goes anti-clockwise, or it just goes forward around the CG. And the moment created by this is so strong that it flips the whole plane over. And when the whole plane flips over, it's called a nose down. As the name mentions, the nose goes down. And now we will see why tricycle landing gears do not have this situation. So we're going to go in, we're going to open this in editor. And for this, I actually need to reposition some hinges and everything, so I might take some time, but don't worry, I won't use too much of your time. And I also need to reposition this. Oh wait, I need to. And I'm moving really slowly so I don't make any mistakes and waste your time. We're just gonna go here, position these like so. I just need to check if they're symmetrical. That's like 2. Yep, that's good. Now let's see if that's good. That's pretty good. And now we're gonna take off from here, and we're gonna do the same thing, except this time the only difference is that we have a tricycle landing gear configuration, whatever you like to call it. As long as you can understand what I mean, that's good. Well, we are rapidly picking up speed, and there we go. We've lifted off. Just gonna do a quick loop around. I'd normally fly through those chimneys, but I don't want to risk it. And then we're just gonna waste all our time doing some random stuff that's not worth. Okay, we're gonna land in that area over there. By the way, you might have seen the bullets in the corner. Yes, I added guns just for some easier pointing. We're gonna land around somewhere over there. Oh god, wrong key. Oh wow, this is indeed fast. And now I'm on full brakes. But one thing was to ask, why did this plane, it was also going pretty fast, why did this plane not have a nose down? That's because the CG is still here, or center of gravity is still here. And all the fulcrum and moment and turning forces I said was the same, except for one thing. There is a landing gear in front of the plane. So that means that a moment can be traded off because this landing gear is holding the aircraft upright. So I think you people get the gist. Today we just tested out some differences between the Taildragger and the Tricycle landing gears, and we found out that the Tricycle landing gears don't have nose down so often. So this plane, personally, I would prefer it to be a Tricycle landing gear. Not only it looks good, like, I think it's safer. However, there is another risk of there's more risk of the propeller. If the front landing gear collapses, the propeller will hit the ground and stuff like that. But that's not what we're really focusing in this video. So I hope you guys understood this video. If you liked it, please give this video a like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more videos like these. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.